right, good morning, Miss Rebecca Brown. Welcome to our channel. And um, I want you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about yourself and this wonderful product called Aloe Vera that you make.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rebecca J. Brown, and I am by profession an accountant and a chemist. However, the chemistry side has taken over more because of an acute illness that I had that actually brought birth to Anointed Body Cleanser and Healer Aloe Vera Juice. And we normally just say A, B, C, and H aloe vera juice. However, just to give you some insight, this product will never be found in stores because I myself prepare it based on an individual order. So it's never sitting around on the shelves anywhere, and you will not see it in any stores. So I just want you to understand that. Now, the reason that this all came about is that I had an acute illness called toxemia, and medically it's eclampsia. And what it simply is this: in the 7th month, and doctors still have not figured out why it happens, there is a breakdown between the unborn fetus and the mother. The mother decides not to feed the fetus any longer, and the fetus goes into battle trying to survive, destroying and shutting down the mother's organs one by one through a system of poisoning each organ. And this is what happened to me. It can be deadly if not treated. The doctors don't know how to treat it. However, if you are fortunate as I was, God stepped in and became the one that helped me through this process. So that was the living birth of Anointed Body Cleanser and Healer to help bring me back out of this acute medical state. I strongly advise all of you to understand this. Aloe vera is over 4,000 years old. It has always healed. It's been around the world, showing people the healing power of it. God promised us that everyone will hear the word before the world came to an end. Just like he promised us that, he promised us that everyone has access to healing before the end of the world. And it is through aloe vera juice. And just let me take you to, if you start with Genesis, the 1st chapter, the 1st verse, it states that he spoke and things came into existence. However, with man, he didn't speak man into existence. He formed man with his own hands, with the clay from the earth, and in his own image, understanding anything that he touched has power because he's all powerful. So when he touched man, he released a certain amount of power into man, and man don't realize that he is very powerful, but he doesn't know how to utilize his power. Now, if we go to Numbers chapter 24, verse 6, it tells you along the riverside, there were plants, trees, shrubs, and if you read it carefully, it says God himself planted the aloe vera. That is very significant. It is very important because normally when God gives instructions, he gives commands to others to do things for him. The only exception here is he planted this plant because he released the miracle of healing in it. Healing doesn't come from man, it comes from God. And the instructions to this plant, anything it touches, it should heal it. And I will tell you, anything and everything that this plant comes in touch with, it will heal it. Not might, it will heal it. That is a promise, it's a commitment, and God gave the command and the plant follows through. So that's why it's so successful in healing. What it normally does, the blood is a source of feeding the body. The blood is also our lifeline. If most of you understand, anything that will attack you will come through your blood. It is trying to destroy you because that's your lifeline.
Yeah.
So that's why aloe vera, when it gets into the system, it gets into the bloodstream. Anything and everything that gets into your bloodstream and it's not supposed to be there, when aloe vera enters, it kills it on contact. Not only does it kill it on contact, it removes it from the body so that it will no longer be a danger to the body. And any problems that your body is running into that is not biologically supposed to be there, aloe vera does. It cleanses, it repairs, it restores, it removes, it replaces any organ that's in danger.
Yeah.
Anything that's causing a problem is going to build it up to the point where the organs in the body is so strong and so protected by aloe vera that no virus, no bacteria, no disease can defeat aloe vera. What you have to understand, if you drink 4 ounces of aloe vera per day, every day, your body will be protected. Regardless to what comes up against the body, aloe vera has the power to destroy it, to defeat it, to remove it, and enhance the body protective immune system so that the body can biologically do what it's designed to do.
Right. So it does enhance your immune system to help you.
That's the first thing that it does. Yes.
Now you mentioned that it helped you heal when you had the toxemia. Can you explain how it helped you in that situation? So you said the doctors didn't know how to treat it. How did the aloe help you heal from that experience?
Well, yes. What happened was when I encountered toxemia, I became paralyzed from my neck down for 3 months. I was in a coma for 3 months, and I had seizures every 3 minutes, whereas I was in the position to swallow in my own tongue, which is suffocating. When the doctors did everything that they could not help me. The medication wasn't being properly helpful in getting rid of my diseases and my pain and my suffering. However, when I consumed the aloe vera, what aloe vera did was pull my body out of a comatose state. And what that did, it gave me the ability, with encouraging and enhancing my immune system, to be able to fight back. Because when you're in a coma, you can't do anything except hear what's going on around you. But it removed the bacteria, because it's usually a bacteria and a virus that causes all of our health issues. Aloe vera immediately destroyed the viruses and the bacteria that was causing my body to become dysfunctional and become, into the coma state. When it did that, then my body was able to bounce back at a level where it could defend and fight for itself. With the paralysis, what it did is it again started removing all of the bacteria, because remember, it was a poison that my son secreted into my bloodstream, and it was shutting down my organs. So aloe vera flushed my bloodstream, removing the poisons, removing the bacteria, removing the viruses, and enhancing and encouraging and boosting my immune system, so my immune system could play the active role that it was designed to be. And I slowly start to come out of this coma state, and I slowly start to be able to walk. It took some time, because aloe vera works, but it's not to the point where it puts the body in shock or put the body in a state where it can't manage without being boosted to the point where it's above what it should be. It won't do that. It works with the body and not against the body. So, and you start to feel it because your body becomes receptive to aloe vera, because the body knows that it's got help and that it can now respond the way it should. I will say to all of you, trust me, anyone that is above 10 years old should use aloe vera, even if you're above a year old. Here is why. Look at this scenario. Anyone, we take a bath and a shower every day to cleanse the outside of the body. Understand the body, you eat 2 or 3 meals per day. The body is an enclosed figure. It's the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. It's dark, it's warm, and it's moist. And because it's not cleansed, when you eat, your body doesn't use all of the food and you don't expel it all from your body. So you have this cavity where you have decayed food sitting around in it. Of course, when there's decay, there's parasites. Now you got this big buildup of parasites. So how do you cleanse the inside? And I will say to a lot of you that say, well, I had a colon cleanser. That's true, probably. But you have 4 colons. Which one did you clean? And if the one that you cleanse is clean, what happened to the other 3? You still have that exposure of bacteria and damage to the system. However, I just said with aloe vera, it gets into the bloodstream. When it gets into the bloodstream, the blood goes throughout the body. It cleanses your blood, it cleanses your organs, it cleanses your cells, it cleanses the cavity of the body. There's no part of your body that's left uncleansed. Not only when it cleanses it, it flushes it out of the system. And then it enhances the system with a protective coating so that you won't have a buildup of bacteria and viruses lying around in the body to disable the body to make you ill. We are ill because we don't understand the body and don't know how to take care of it. I will assure you, if you drink it, you will see your health improve. Not might, you will. Not only see your health improve, you will see your health get to the point where you can manage it yourself and you don't have to rely on doctors to help you, because you have to remember, doctors are called practitioner because they're practicing. God gave you something that you don't have to practice. It's a guarantee. My advice to all of you, please try it. Keep trying it. And I assure you, you will see a complete change in your health. Your quality of life will change. It changes you mentally, physically, and spiritually. It is called a holistic cleanser. And I can tell you, as a living witness who's been taking it since 1982, there is nothing that it won't change. There is nothing that it won't cleanse. I'm pleading with all of you that have good health, that want good health, that want a good quality of life. Trust it, try it. And I can assure you, it will happen. If not, you contact me and I will tell you and show you how to make this work.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I have used it several times. You know, I'm a regular customer, and I can say it is an excellent, gentle detoxer, especially for cleaning the digestive system. I've tried many, many different ones over the years, and some are a little bit harsher than others, but your aloe vera juice is a gentle cleanser, and I would say it's a thorough cleanser too. Now, growing up as a child, my grandmother had an aloe plant, and we just used it for skin issues like acne, breakouts, burns. You know, it's excellent for soothing burns. And so a lot of people think of aloe as an external cleanser, something to put on burns, skin rashes. They make soaps and things out of it. But you also mentioned that it cleanses the blood, it detoxes
Yes.
the system. So can you talk about all the different benefits of it internally and externally?
Yes, I'd be glad to. As I said, internally it cleansed, and I will give you some examples. And I also have testimonies of people that have encountered some very serious results from aloe vera. For example, cancer.
Mhm.
What people don't realize is cancer is a part of you. So when you have surgery trying to cut the cancer out, you would have to cut out your whole body, because all cancer is nothing more than a cell. Normally cells multiply and divide, and they perform a function and they're supposed to die. Well, a cancerous cell is a cell that has performed its function and refused to die. And so what happened, it multiplies, but it multiplies into a tumor. That's what happened. And that's how it's easily spread throughout the system, because it's a part of the body. And all it does is sit around looking for the rest of your cells to infect and contaminate it. Now, because God created the body, as I said before, and because he touched the body and he touched aloe vera, the two of them work together through the power of God. With aloe vera, it will go in, and let me just say this first. Chemo is what they use, and the reason is to destroy the cancerous cells, but you also destroying your good cells. And the body needs the cells to function. However, aloe vera serves the same purpose that they tried to get chemo and radiation to serve, but aloe is designed by God to pinpoint the exact bad cell, destroy it, remove it from the body, not put it in remission, because putting it in remission means it's still there. But aloe removes it from the body, which means the body is out of balance. By nature, the body can't and shouldn't be out of balance because it's a deficiency. Aloe goes back once it removes the cancerous cells, and it generates a baby cell, which is called a stem cell. That baby cell grows and enhances the growth of the other cells around it. That's how it defeats cancer. But if you don't take it, you will never get it taken care of. There are links that I have where there are people that have testimonies that it destroyed their cancer, and the doctor's still trying to figure out what happened. Okay, and again, it's because it's in the blood. Cancer feeds off of the blood, and it shuts off the supply of blood for cancer, so it helps starve cancer so that cancer can be removed from the body. The same thing if you go back for people who are suffering from Alzheimer's. These are very significant and deadly diseases that we are caught up with today that no one knows. What happens is when you think about Alzheimer's and dementia, it is nothing more than an excess amount of calcium that's built up in the brain, but it's in a part of the brain that man can't get to. Guess what? Because aloe vera goes into the blood feeds that part of the brain. Aloe vera goes and starts removing this calcium from that part of the brain to try and reverse the condition of dementia and Alzheimer's. And again, there are testimonies of people themselves that you can listen to and understand what they've encountered. For example, chronic diseases like high blood pressure, sugar, diabetes, cholesterol. There are many people who've testified against all of that. So all I'm saying to you is this: there is no disease on earth that heaven can't heal. Just remember that.
Mhm.
God already prepared it for us. The problem with us, we got away from it. We have allowed man to supersede the will of God. And when you don't be obedient to God's will and his way, you suffer the consequences. And that's why we are plagued with these diseases. There is a gentleman that was on dialysis since 2013. After taking aloe for a year, he's preparing to come off of dialysis. That's because, as I stated, the aloe has started to rebuild his kidney.
Good.
So the new kidney now is taking on the function that it should have, so he doesn't need to be on dialysis anymore. So just think about how powerful this product is on major medical conditions. And the simple, small conditions is automatically cleared once aloe vera is on the scene. But it's your responsibility. You have to take it, you have to be consistent, and you have to keep moving forward with it to help the body, because the body is willing to sustain you, but how willing are you to sustain the body?
Yes. Now, the one that your product, I use it, frequently to detox, or to build up my health and immunity. Is it, can this product be used daily as a prevention instead
Yes.
of just when detox? So you can take it daily. Okay, great.
As a matter of fact, that's really what it's for. If you're in good health, it's a preventative measure to keep you healthy. But let's say the body is in trouble. Not only will it prevent future problems, it's going to cleanse and repair your current problems.
Right. So you
So
can take it daily. Good.
yes, yes. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So thank you for sharing this. And if you could share with people your website and how they can contact you, I will also add it to the description box below so that they can reach you through your website, and if you have any other contact information.
Sure, I'll be glad to. You can go to the website, which is simply www.A as in apple, B as in boy, C as in cat, H as in Henry, aloe, ALOE, Vera, VERA.com. And that simply is www.abchaloevera.com. And feel free to contact me there. On there, you will also find the 800 number that you can contact me with as well. And it gives you information pertaining the product, the start of the product. There it also lists the types of products that you can order if you choose to do so. So feel free at any time. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me.
All right. So make sure we got the right information. It is www.abchaloevera.com.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And it's not okay, so that'll be perfect, and hopefully people will take it seriously, all those who are watching at home, and give it a try, as you said. And it does work. I've used it many times, and I know others that have tried it as well. Thank you so much, Miss Rebecca Brown, for sharing your testimony, your story, and we're looking forward to seeing you some more, especially on the new show, as well as here on this channel.
Yes, and I also have a link, because I have Zoom calls once a month. So what I can also do is send you a copy of the link so they can go and hear the previous recordings.
That'll be great too.
I will do
All
that.
right. Okay then. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings, everyone.
Okay, all right, thanks. Bye-bye.